And good morning. We got Rennie and Vicky and Sybil. Already Andrea. Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Shel.
Hi, Peg.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I had to take my studio back this morning, and
Yeah, I understand
it's kind of
that.
crazy. The stuff didn't want to work, and technology was being a jerk, and the whole thing, like
Oh
usual.
yeah. We both had technology jerks this morning. So,
So we are finishing up our ATC a day challenge, and yeah, I was gonna grab the July challenge because we're gonna show you guys that. I was looking for it anyway. I don't know where the mood board is. Maybe this is it. Now that's June. That's June. Okay, we're done with June. I don't know. Anyway. Well,
you're done with June. I'm still working on it.
I got two more two more ATCs to do, and then I'm officially done with doing teeny tiny art.
Yeah.
But it has been a fantastic month. So many people participating. So thank you guys for playing along with us and posting your art in the group. I love to see that, and we don't get nearly enough of it. But I think I've done all of the cards. Well, actually, I missed two last week because I was ill. So I didn't get the UPO. The UPO and the receipt paper I didn't get done. But I'm going to do paint chip and scrapbook paper. And then if there's still time, I'll work on my other two that I didn't do. But here's all the rest of them. It's fun to have them just to see the whole month's worth all in one place.
Yeah, it is fun.
So they'll have to go in some type of a container at some point. But yeah, that's my plan. I I need a light bulb, and I need a daylight light bulb with a full spectrum. And
Yep.
so my husband bought me a light bulb for my light that was soft white, which changes the colors of the stuff on your desk. And so I did go to the Home Depot, and while I was there, I got paint chips to work on. I also got an LED daylight full spectrum light bulb, which doesn't fit. So I
no.
still don't have the light bulb.
Oh no, no, no.
But I'll get there eventually. I just got like a regular light bulb. It feels really dark in here because it's monsoon season here in Arizona. It's cloudy. So the sunlight isn't very bright, and then I don't have that. I have the one LED light on this side, but I don't have the one. I just got a regular light bulb on that side, which isn't really bringing very much light compared to compared to being flooded like I normally am. It's
Yeah.
weird. So but I did get the paint chips, and I do have some scrapbook paper, which is the last one. I wanted to show you guys. I bought this on Amazon. It's like a set of 3 sticker packs, and I thought they were funny. These are the back chat ones, the
Oh yeah.
black and the white, bigger back chat, which has things like, I'm looking for someone who loves me in spite of who I am.
Yeah.
And skipping the gym buddies. Don't be afraid to tell someone how you feel, that type of stuff. And then it has this other one that's got the smaller ones, which will be better for this, with the snarky things. But they're kind of a rainbow color. So I thought that was kind of fun.
I like the rainbow. I think that's cool.
Rennie says she had a big, crazy rainstorm last night. And during that torrential rain, she had to carry a paper mache cat from the club to the car.
Oh.
So I must have missed that because I drove up to Phoenix last night. She lives in near Phoenix. And I drove up there. I heard there was a haboob, which is a huge, crazy dust storm that we get in the desert. But I didn't see any evidence of it or a monsoon when I was on the freeway last night, which for me was good because it's hard to see when that stuff's going on.
Don't need that when you're trying to drive.
Anyway, I cut a couple of these paint chips. So paint chips just mean these things that you get from the hardware store, where you're supposed to bring it home and decide what color paint you want. For those of you who might not be familiar with these, and they're free from the any place that you buy interior, exterior paint. And I cut a couple different ones down. I cut this one down first. They have words on them that say, you know, what color it is. Well, this one like seems a little bit fat. Anyway, then I cut this one. It had cool colors like quaking grass, guacamole, and moss point green. Moorland, heather, mulberry bush, and grape juice. Ooh, grape juice sounds delicious. But I just cut it down 3.5, 2.5, you know. But this one, for some reason, seems like it's a little bit wide. So I'm going to cut it again. Maybe. It's not straight.
That. I've got
whatever
on the back of that
whatever.
One.
It makes it for a fun background.
So, I was doing paint chip. That's why. Duh.
Paint chip. We're supposed to be doing paint chip.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I got sidetracked because I had stuff out here, and it's like, oh, that's already got stickum on the back. I need to use that for something else. And I was like, well, I wasn't going to use that for this anyway.
Oh, look, a squirrel.
I'm all over the place. I'm just there, you know.
And she's doing the look a squirrel.
I am doing a look a squirrel. So I've got this die, which I was trying to cut. And I did cut. But I had this idea because I saw them using this die on, I don't know, a couple of different channels. I saw it on Gina K. I saw it on, what's her name? Jennifer McGuire. A couple of different places. And I wanted to use this die because I thought it was cool. And I'd gotten these dies that are little birds, which I thought were pretty cool too. I don't know. I was in the mood to cut stuff yesterday. So paint chip, I've got these neutral colors of paint chips like this. And these, like she said, are just free at the paint store. So I picked up a few. I'm not sure which one I want to use, but what I wanted to do was put some glue on the back of these pieces so that they would stick down when I put it onto the, I might want to use that. I don't know, green, brown. I think I'm going with the brown. My usual, going with the brown.
Brown.
It's a background. It's a background. Well, this is a cool background. I did this with those printed papers from Patty and Mariah, or Pam. Patty, what is it? P&M Studio.
Yeah, P&M Studios, yeah.
Patricia. Jeez, get their name straight. Okay, so I'm going to, what I wanted to do was, before all of this stuff fell out, I wanted to put some glue on the back of this die to hold these pieces down, because, you know, as soon as I flip it, all this stuff is going to fall right out of the die cut. So, yeah, I can put the pin back in today. All right, so I want to take my paint chip here, put it on there, and I want to flip the whole thing with the die in place. So this is just the cutout from the die, and I taped it down really well. I taped it down.
You got me excited about die cutting now, and I got out my die cutter.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, you know, die cutting is fun. However, not all
sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's annoying.
Yeah, yesterday I was annoyed because my machine wasn't working. So Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to come back with my tweezers or something and make sure that those pieces are glued down to that paint chip, because I don't want those pulling off.
Thanks for stopping by, Lisa. I'm sorry you can't join today.
Yeah, bye, Lisa. Hey, Canada. We got Laura in the house. Okay, so I'm gonna lift my die. See if I can leave this other stuff behind. Carefully lift my die and leave that behind. Oop, see, there's one that popped out, and it's got glue on it too. But I'll just position that.
It's so annoying when it doesn't cut all the way through.
Right there. These little bitty pieces.
There we go. Come off, come on, come on.
This little bitty piece here.
So I decided to use the green paint chip. This is for you, Vicki.
She's got the green on the brain. Okay, so there's that with it glued down. Now, I'm going to lift this piece. I'm going to lift this piece.
So that was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. Except for the fact that all these pieces are still stuck together.
Leave those other pieces behind, and I got glue in the wrong place here. So I need to get my... But see, I've got this die cut still, which is pretty cool, because I did it in kind of a rainbow.
Okay, cut this one. I think I can. Yep. Cut this guy again.
But I'm not going to fuss with that one because I'm not using that one right now. What I'm using is this stuff down here. So here's my die, and here's my die cut, and I need it. Eraser. Where's my eraser? I tell you. Lost again.
Vicki says we're even because she's doing a cactus on her card right now.
Okay.
Oh, and now you're stuck in there? That's cool.
Good.
Where's a pokey? Pokey.
Need my good rubber pickup. My rubber pickup eraser. Not this one.
All right, that's
the joys of being live.
Fun.
Well, I can't find my rubber pickup, but let me see if I can get it with this. Okay, so now
put this away.
Got this one. I cut out of white. Oh, that's not the right one. Okay, I'll use that for something else. Which one is it?
Okay, now let's see. So this morning when I was downstairs getting coffee ready for, I have multiple people to take care of in this house, and I was downstairs, and I never watch the news ever. Like, I avoid it like the plague. I don't like any of that stuff. It just makes me upset. I've got too many things to think about, but of course, the people downstairs love to sit and watch CNN all day. And I saw where the Supreme Court has decided, or looks like they've decided, I'm not sure if it was completely completed yet, but that the federal government doesn't have to regulate, or doesn't have the power, won't have the power to regulate pollution. Like they've overturned one of the previous courts situations where they could say, okay, you need to cut emissions to this level by this date, right?
Yeah.
With regards to large factories and things like that, and cars, the people who they basically said that the EPA doesn't have the federal government behind them to make rules for polluters. And that's what inspired this card.
Wow.
Because I found this little, I was looking through my stuff.
Is being right now, and not just government, the courts.
The Supreme Court's overturning everything that any
that's been law in the land.
Yeah. They're just going willy-nilly and overturning things right now. So anyway, I found this little Galapagos tortoise or tortoise, depending on where you live. And this is an endangered animal. We are messing up the earth, and we're losing all our endangered animals. And then now we can't decide to tell someone not to pollute, or the government can't anyway. And so I thought, we have the whole world in our hands, and I found this little hand, and I thought I would put this little tortoise or tortoise, depending on where you live, on the hand to show, here we are with so much perceived power that turns into no power. It's just really frustrating to me. So I cut these things out of magazine, and then I have I was going to use these die cuts that are out of black and white paper, but I realized I can cut the paint chips, and that looks pretty cool too. So anyway, that was going to be my card, and that's why, was because I had the misfortune of watching the news.
So I seem to have lost a piece in the struggle here.
The struggle is real.
Oh my
Things
God.
go missing. Who was it? Dina Wakely had like a little shorts video on Instagram the other day, and it said it was her in her studio, which looked actually pretty clean. She's known for just having
around. Yeah, that was cool.
She's known for having like a real disaster. And it said something like, I'm going to clean and organize my studio. And then you see her throwing something. I'm going to use glue instead of staples. And then you see her knocking the glue off the table. I'm going to put the lids back on my paints. Throws the paint lid behind her. It was,
Oh, it was funny. I didn't lose it. It's still in the die here. Yeah, that was funny. It was funny. Like, that is so her. That is just the way she is. And I saw her knocking that glue on the floor, and it's like, yep, staples good.
Yep, that's she's usually her glass mat is just covered with paint.
Yeah.
And she's just chaos. Whenever I watch her act, doing that and thinking about, not putting the lids back on the paint and stuff, I think, well, I guess if Ranger gave you all your paint because you work for them, you wouldn't need to worry about it.
Yeah. Hey, Debbie. Hello, Laura. Hello, Rennie. Who else is coming in here? I saw somebody else. I gotta scroll back. Scroll back. Oh, Minka. Hiya. Okay, so I got that down. Now I'm happy with that, but I need to cut this down and put it on the card. Because that's my paint chip. And I need my cutter. I'm at a loss today. I look around. I swear, my brain. All right, so.
I hear you. I put all my stuff away that I had out to do my ATCs because my son was here for 2 weeks, and he went home last night. And so I come in here and I have to take the air mattress down so that I can even get in here, basically. And then all my stuff's
Yeah.
put away, and none of the technology's working because he unplugs everything. And I was like, ah!
Yeah.
I'm losing my patience. If I ever had any, which I didn't.
Okay.
That dark one. There we go. That might be kind of fun to put that one on.
So I need a backer. What did I do with that? Oh, here's a backer. I don't think I got something written on it.
So here's some problem solving for you. My magazine image doesn't go all the way to the edge, right? So what do? Well, if I put this die cut over that line and it's as dark as the, tonally it's as dark as the magazine image, then even though it still isn't all the way to the line, it camouflages it and your eyeball doesn't see it. So that's a little bit of a thought for you. Because obviously I can't leave it like that. That's annoying as heck. It's like his little arm is cut off. Poor little guy.
Poor little guy. All right, I had some water. There it is. I was going to try to clean some of that ink off if it was totally set up.
So I will just put some stuff on the back of that. And then I don't really want these to line up. They're the same die cut, and I want them to look different. So I'm just going to start this one not all the way to the bottom so that the leaves don't line up, and then, your eye doesn't say, hey, that's the same die cut. Now it's a little bit offset, looks a little bit different. And it kind of looks like it's growing from out of the person's arm.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I need something colorful to say there. So what I did, okay, you guys missed that part. What I did is I took a piece of, and I think it was, if I remember correctly, I think it was Jennifer McGuire that was doing this. She took her markers, and I've got this set of alcohol markers that I picked up in a cheap discount store. I don't know if it was Tuesday morning or what, but I just did a Roy G. Biv. I started with red, orange, green, yellow, green, all of the, I just colored down on my cardstock and created a colorful background. And I'll try to remember to link her video because she does it ever so much better than I do. But get a yellow. And I didn't use the lime on that one. I should have used the lime. And a green. Vicky's favorite color. This is a really nice green. It's kind of a natural green. These are from Art Skill Chisel. I think I got them at Tuesday morning, if I remember right. Okay, and then here's a navy blue. I think I used the other blue on that. Oh yeah, I like the navy. See, it's got more black in it. I like the navy. Just my preference. I think I used the lapis blue on the other one. And a purple. So that's all I did is I did that, and then I stamped the image, which this set is a Jamie K set, and it's got all kinds of different floral images. I mean, this one I thought was cool because it looked kind of like Zentangle, but I could just do a regular stamp, a regular floral like this and get the same kind of effect. Oh, I should use I've got a die.
All right.
Cut. No, not that one. I should use the one that corresponds with what I'm going to use here. So here's a die.
We want chromium green.
And I take a die and I put it in there and I cut it out. But before that, I take a stamp like this and stamp that image. So I'm just going to use some, I just put this obsidian on my stamp pad because it was kind of dry. When I stamped that one, it was kind of dry. So I just inked this, so it should be nice and juicy now.
Juicy.
Juicy obsidian ink. So now I can figure out where I want this on my color rainbow, and I can stamp that. And then when I die cut, oh, man, I didn't do a good job of it. Yeah, so much for inking and stamping.
So I'm just putting some shadow around, like
Oh,
you
I know what
do.
is. I've got this thing in the way. Huh. Make sure you're on a flat surface when you're stamping. So then you can take this and you can line it up with this, and then you take your die and you fit it on there, and that's how I cut this out. Okay. Yeah, I was playing around with a few others because I was using some different colors of paper. You know, if you're using scrapbook paper, this is kind of fun too. So like here's a butterfly. Let's see. A couple of different varieties here. Here are some butterflies that I did, and I used colorful paper behind, colorful paper, but then, you know, I used the flat end just to get a little bit of different contrast with that. All right, so I could put a bird on there. I'm not going to put a bird on there. What was I looking for? I was looking for a saying.
A good plan.
Because I think it needs a little something, and I'm probably going to look for a little bit of bling too. Because we got to have bling. Oh. So I've got these words. I think I'll just use a word. And add that where I messed it up down here with my glue job. And make it beautiful. And add a few decorative things.
That's not bad.
Surely I have something out. Oh, yes, I do. These are gems, fashion gems. And I can't get in the package. Imagine that. Hey, Nell, hi. Hi, Barbara Clark. Peggy, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, they even give you, in these, they even give you super glue to put them down with. I'm just going to use regular glue, I think, because I'm not that good. What do I have here? Oh yeah, I got a knife. All right. So I'm just going to add a few pearly gems on my paint chip.
Just added some lines on there. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of white
Oh,
splatter
these
might
are in those strings.
come in handy.
So I have to cut them apart. You ever get these that are all in one string?
I've had those kind before.
Yeah.
Like a big string of them.
Yeah.
Then I gotta say something. I just don't know what I'm gonna say here.
Yeah, I had to put my ears on today because the sound was breaking up. I don't know what's going on with my computer.
It just wasn't a good technology morning. It's like, wow, nothing's working.
Up.
Wonder if there's anything in here that I could use. I don't know. I mean, I know what I want. I know that I want to make
You
a
can see the glue around it a little
comment.
bit. And if you want to change the color of these, that's what these alcohol marker things are for. They're pretty cool when you want to do that. So like I could come in and color these little pearl gems with these alcohol markers and make a rainbow of pearl gems. And that's why I typically buy the neutral colors and color my stuff because, you know, otherwise you have a whole drawer full of all these different colorful things that, you know, don't match the color that you're looking for, right? So I tend to buy the neutral color and add my own color to the gem. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but so you guys can see they're colored up those gems if I wanted to do my own rainbow on these. I could do that. My little beautiful feather card. I don't know if it's a leaf or a feather or what. I think it's a feather. What does this say? Cutting dies. Fancy feathers. It's a feather. Okay. So, that's number one. And that was just on a paint chip. I had another paint chip out here. I cut this one and left the paint chip information down there. I thought that was kind of cool.
This is weird.
Where?
Just became a girl.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I like that or not. Maybe if I add some color to it.
This is iron clawfoot.
Still not sure.
I'm liking these paint chips.
They're fun, yeah. I agree. I want something, just what I want. What? There's so many great sayings on these sheets. Man, there's a lot of them.
Now I got my pile of stuff over here. I was cleaning off my desk yesterday. This is what happens. This is the pile on my desk that I need to put away, right? So before I put all that away, I was thinking, well, I should use some of this stuff that's out here. So Shel was laughing at me. In a package of underwear that I purchased, they sent me stickers.
Yeah, I was laughing about that. Stickers in your underwear.
They did. They sent me, and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool, stickers, So I thought, oh, let's use that on my paint chip thing. So I've got this is just a scrap of something off of my desk, right? So I'm going to glue that down to my paint chip. And probably should have just used a glue stick for that, but oh well. I'll get glue all over me.
Like you do.
For the sake of art. For the sake of art, I'll get glue all over me.
Pens here. Give them some green eyes.
And yeah, there we go. This is pretty cool. So I don't know. I cut some of these stickers had most of their logo stuff on them. So you know me, I cut that stuff off and just kept the sticker portion of it.
Right, you don't want the logos. I
No.
mean, they're sending them to you so that you'll use the logos, but
Right, but it's mine now. I can do what I want with it.
that's right. Here we go.
So I like
now
that.
or never. I need to fix what we're doing now.
Yeah, see, this one still says Shape Mint on it. I could have used that, but I'm not gonna. This one says, love your body. Yes, I'm a curvy girl. So I'm gonna.
So that one's done.
Gonna add a curvy girl quote here. It says, love your body.
What is this? Number 29. 29.
And can this one fit? I don't know. It's kind of big. Might have to cut that one so that it'll fit. But that's, the story with stickers. You cut them up and make them fit, right?
All right, that one's done.
All right.
And then the next one, the last one of the month, I believe, is scrapbook paper. Scrapbook paper. So I got this piece out. It's scrapbook paper. I like it. I like the background, but as to what I'm going to do, I have no idea because nothing worked this morning and I couldn't get anything going, and I just, did not make a plan at all. So we'll just start from the beginning.
So I did have a piece of scrapbook paper. I got it.
But you don't know what you did with it?
Well, no, I got
It's
it
the
right
story
here.
of my life.
I've got it right here. It's got umbrellas on it.
Ah, umbrellas. Because this is such a dramatic background, obviously I'm going to need to collage over the top of it. But what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't know.
I was going to do something with the shiny stuff too. I don't know if I'll get to that or not. Because I did do this one the other day. This one I did with the foil. So yeah, umbrellas. I had a, okay, I got an idea. I think in my pile of stuff, I still have, get this stuff off my desk. Still have some shrinky stuff. Oh, look at that.
Shrinky stuff.
Shrinky stuff. Oh, these are fun too. I wanted to do something with these. Those are fun. I like digging through this junk on my desk. There's a cool stamp I need to put away. Oh yeah, here. Here is a shrinky stuff umbrella man. I wonder what he would look like in rainbow. We should find out.
Umbrella man.
I need something to work on here. Oh, that's kind of dark. I'm going to go for some lighter tones. And get a little orange. And got a mint. And we'll do a, what's this called? Arctic blue.
I've always liked Arctic blue. It's almost white.
And how about a fuchsia? And a pink. This is called blush. I'm just playing around with all kinds of stuff here. Let's go to a blue in there somewhere. I think I need a blue here in between this pink and this aqua tone. And let's go for a purpley orchid color for this tone down here. Okay, so got that. Now I want some stamps.
It's stuck to the paper.
Here's a stamp like that, a stamp like that. I don't know what I want to use. I'm gonna use some stamps. And I want my stays on because that's alcohol marker. So I want stays on. And that's kind of cool.
I think something like this.
Just want some stuff to bring in a little texture. All right, that's enough stamping.
Pretty sure?
Yep, I'm pretty sure. Get out my pie tin, my heat tool, and something to hold it down with. I had trouble with that umbrella last time too, remember? It wants to flip over. Wants to flip over, and I want it up there, not down here. Where's my tweezers? Come on, let go. Let go, let go. You're a difficult umbrella man, that's all I can say. It's pulled off enough. There we go. Yep, it broke. I'll have to glue it. Dumb thing.
All right. I need to probably dry that.
Okay.
Now, this thing. have any. I think I do though.
So let's see. I want some.
Well, there's not very many of them left. Maybe I can make something work.
Some enamel accents.
Another thing. So
Not very white. I was hoping it would be lighter. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's wipe that off.
wait.
Stays on white.
Must be in another box.
There's always another box, isn't there?
I can't ever find anything.
It stays on white, looks tan. It does not look white.
Oh, jeez. Sorry to freak you out there, doggy. Another box. So I was thinking, could I maybe
That looks tan, not white. Oh well. It is what it is.
do that?
It's cotton white. It's not what my cotton white looks like.
I put tape on this so it wouldn't open, and now it won't open.
Oh, well, I guess you got it sealed then, didn't you?
I did. Never to be opened again. Come on. I don't want it. It's like one of those things where you don't want to pop it open and spill it everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is why I put the tape on there. I just feel like if I open it, it's just going to spill everywhere.
Well, it's not doing what I want it to do.
I even marked
it?
that this was the top. Oh, come on. This shouldn't be this difficult.
Always does that kind of stuff when you're live, right?
There we go. So if I had some glue.
I am going to, since I don't like that white,
Need little ball stars.
Oh, yeah. What were you saying about how you couldn't get it open?
Yeah. It's a thing.
I'm having a thing. There we go. Finally pop. Oh, and then it's all over my pants. Okay. Great move. Get a little hand sanitizer, see if I can clean it off my pants. Because I didn't put my apron on today. See, that's what happens when you don't put your apron on. Oh well, I guess these are my paint pants now. All right. I have a paint marker, which is white, which will cover some of that. That thing leaked all over is what happened. It leaked and it sealed up in the drawer. Because it's all in the lid. Oh, what a hot mess. All right.
Oops.
Oh, that ink is icky. I think I need to throw that out. That's a goner. It's a goner. Okay, so I want some glossy accents because I want to stick this down. Are you guys having a day like I'm having? Happy early 4th to you, Peggy. It's like nothing works today.
Yeah, I'm having that kind of day. I don't know why.
She's not talking about it. Okay.
They're talking about text paper collections, I think. And I think that Vicky is not going to confess that she also has an addiction, like most of us do.
Like you do.
Not talking about it.
Not talking about it.
Oh, I need to put little highlights on that so you can see it. Does everyone get it? Do we know what it is? Is Ladybug.
Oh, I just kicked the bucket.
You kicked a bucket?
Mm-hmm.
What did that poor bucket ever do to you?
I don't know.
Big meanie.
Yeah, it just was there.
I need to look if I can find anything. Oh.
He needs.
What time is it? So, what, do you still got a half an hour? I think so. A bit more red on here. I just think red, black, and white looks good together.
It does.
So why not make a ladybug?
I always liked it. That was my junior high color. Red, black.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh. All right. Make a hot mess here. I was trying to make an umbrella handle out of some wire. See if I can glue that down. Put some weight on top of that.
Something snarky to put on here. I think these are kind of too big. So let's look for something on here. These are funny. I didn't find one that sounds like a ladybug yet, though. Oh, they are pretty. The yellow ladybugs or the yellow orangey ladybugs. I've seen those too. She said she had some on her porch this morning.
Oh, fun. I don't know. Is there an ink thing that goes in this? I have my paper, but where's the ink come from? This thing is not getting dark. I don't know. I'm going to have to investigate.
Live life in color. You should say full color. Anyway, I have new stickers. I'm having fun with my new stickers today.
That's good. It's always fun to have new stuff to play with. I was playing with my new stuff. And some old stuff and, you know.
Yeah. And some stuff on the table and some...
Yeah.
All right, that's number 30. It's got a ladybug. Scrapbook paper, paint chip, 29 and 30. And I probably still have time to go back and work on my UPO one. And my, what was the other one? Receipt paper. Shoot, I didn't collect any receipt paper to use today. But I did want to try something with UPO.
Oops.
Oh dear. So I'm probably going to make a mess. But hey, messes were meant to be made. That's what I think. I was looking for a piece of plastic. Plastic. Some sort of plastic. I want some vellum. Some vellum will probably work for this. This is heavy vellum. Let's see if it works. And whoa. Let's get some of these out. some intense color. What color is that? Vanilla. That's not intense. Who are we kidding? Turquoise. Apple. Black. Why not? So these are alcohol inks, as you can see. They're leaking everywhere. This one's leaking. These are the Marabou ones. If I was smart, I'd put gloves on. I think I'll be smart today. How weird is that? How often do I actually act smart when I'm doing art? But I have a feeling this is going to be really messy. So I've got a piece of something non-porous, and then this is Yupo paper, which is also non-porous. It's kind of like a plastic, and it comes in different thicknesses. This has been cut down to the right size, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bunch of drops of alcohol ink over here onto this, different colors. And it shouldn't be absorbing because this is non-porous, but okay, we're not having black. Oh, this hasn't even been opened. That's why it's not coming out. Ah! Don't absorb, you dumb thing. Don't absorb. And maybe just some dots of like a brighter color. Like you do. Maybe some alcohol just to make sure it's still wet. And to blend it a little bit. And then I'm going to dip my Yupo right into it. So instead of putting it on the Yupo, I put it on this other surface. Surprisingly, not as dark as I thought it was going to be. Maybe just put a little bit more on there. And then I end up with two different pieces of colored paper, which was what I thought was a smart idea. We just put more drops of this on. I was looking for some pretty intense colors. I was looking for, and not, you know how when you use alcohol ink directly onto something and you're dropping it on there, it turns into circles like this. I didn't want it to be circles, and that's not gonna really work either. So when you put it onto another piece and then squish them together, it seems like it makes less of circles, which is what I was trying to do. Let's squish them together again. Let's see what happens. That didn't really help, did it? But at least there's no circles, which is what I wanted. Then what I wanted was, let's put these away. Try to keep them from tipping over, because obviously they leak. No tipping over. buddy stuff. Okay, now I wanted, might have to go out. I really wasn't prepared for this.
That happens. I'm telling you.
I thought I was just going to do the other ones and then.
I had no idea what direction I was going to head today because it's like,
Yeah, same with me. I'll be right back. I got to go get some
okie doke.
things.
So this one, my little Rain Man, with the alcohol ink on the shrink plastic, says rain or shine, life is delightful. And I used one of my new butterfly die cuts. Yeah, we've got all different kinds of bugs here. The ones that really show up are those iridescent green beetles. Those are awesome. Although they eat the plants. So I've got this one, which is the shimmery paper we were talking about, you know, what you could do with that. And I've still got this piece that I die cut. If I can get it to release right there. There's one little spot that wants to stick. Sometimes it's like that. And this is like it's got a little tiny curlicue right there on the end of the feather, and it doesn't want to let go. But I like that. I like that rainbow feather. But I think it needs more color than just the silver behind. That it's getting lost in. So I had some other colors. Thought about actually doing it on a neutral tone. These are different papers. It's a little bit too dark. So put that on a sparkly green. No. This paper is a variety sparkle pack from, I'm trying to think who I got this from. I think I got this from Paper Cut in Wisconsin. Blue is still pretty dark. I don't know. I'm not coming up with the right combo. What about this bright green? Oh, I think I like the bright green. Yeah. That's what I think I'm going to go with, is the bright green.
So I have a cotton bud, you know, that you clean your ears with, and some alcohol. And I'm like removing color with it from this. I'm kind of trying to like open some areas back up in a pattern. What I would like is something smaller. And if I was prepared this morning, I would have like a toothpick with just a little bit of cotton wrapped around the end of it or something. Because this is making pretty fat lines, but you get the idea anyway of how you can remove some color. Off the UPO, because you can really basically start over on the UPO. Like you could color it with alcohol ink and then decide you don't like it and completely wipe it off, which is kind of a fun feature of this type of paper, which is why I wanted to show this, because it's like almost forgiving kind of. So anyway, that was what I was going to show you. Then you can come back in, of course, and well, actually, I guess I still need that alcohol, don't I? Because what I'm going to do is have this palette, and I'm not sure how much colors are on it. Oh, there are colors on it. Okay. Also, it looks like with this piece of vellum, I could do the same thing, doesn't it? It looks like I could remove. Yeah, I think I can. So this works with heavy vellum too. Can remove color from it. It's kind of interesting. It's not quite as you get, you know, you can definitely do it. Might take a little bit more scrubby. So you can make some really interesting collage paper. Of course, vellum is a little bit annoying for collage because it's hard to glue it down.
I love this conversation.
What are they talking about?
Excelling at making messes, and we're all gifted in some areas.
That's true.
So true. Okay, so this time I think I'm just going to try a glue stick on here. Why not? Oops, because it pulls up is why not. Don't get too aggressive with the glue stick.
So then if you have a palette, you can just drip some of your alcohol inks in and make like a watercolor palette that has to do with alcohol ink instead. And then you can just get a little brush and re-wet like this. Looks like that's like a combo. And then you can paint back in your design if you want to. So that's another option with alcohol that you can do.
Oh, it's pulling up. Oh, well.
This is kind of reminding me of a batik look, although it's not at all batik technique. It just kind of looks like it for some reason.
Yeah.
How about some yellow? Maybe add in a little bit of red. Why not? So these might need a little bit of red.
Okay. Let's see if I can get these to go down.
So you get the idea. Maybe a little bit darker green. Do I have a darker one over here? Maybe. Go away, phone, go away.
Come on, come out of there.
Is it listening?
Well, I got it to cooperate, whether it was listening or not. I just got rough with it. Sometimes you have to be rough with it.
Just do what I say, or else.
Come out of there. Good grief.
So that's pretty super fun, I must say.
One thing I notice about these paint chips, the matte ones want to pick up everything.
Wow, that is not at all the color I thought it was. But it's fun.
I just need to pull this one out of the die. There's one little piece right there. It's tiny. There it goes.
So it really gives a different look to your alcohol ink. And of course you can get this all dry and then come in with a little bit of like a white phosphor or something. Could probably take these things off now. Mika, are you asking what our theme is for July? Do you want to know? Our theme for July is neon pop. We're going to go.
That word.
I know. Can I believe that I can't believe that I agreed to having that. But anyway, hashtag AJOS neon pop. And we are going to use neons in our art all month in July. I don't seem to have the mood board, but the mood board's cute too. But this is the challenge. We've done the challenge already, and it'll be up on tomorrow.
The first.
That's tomorrow. So look out for that, and look out for the fun all month with different types of ways of using neon colors and neon products in your art. Are you excited? Because I am. Although I'm going to be traveling in July, which is going to really kind of throw me off. I'm still very excited. So tomorrow we'll have our challenge up for you guys to watch, and we'll have the mood board up for you guys to be inspired by, and then we'll have the hashtag all month long. If you do something where you add neon, it doesn't have to be all neon. Also, I'm going to throw a list of, Peg and I'll try to remember to throw a list of products that we plan to use in the month. Because I have some neon watercolors, as you guys saw during the ATC challenge. And also, Peg picked up some inexpensive neon watercolors. We have neon acrylic paints. We're going to gel print with neon. We're just going to do it all. It's going to be fun.
It will be fun.
I don't think she's as excited as I am, but
Well,
Peg likes
you know,
brown, and there's no neon brown.
Is not my thing.
Yeah.
I will just admit it. Neon is not my thing. But I'm going to roll with it because, you know, I like a challenge. And
Yes.
that's what it's about, is doing the challenge.
If there was neon brown, she'd be more happy.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a thing.
No. Well, I like earth tones. You guys know that. I like more earthy tone stuff. So
except for
I like
teal.
nature. I like
And
flower
occasionally
gardens.
purple.
I do like flower garden stuff, you know. I do. Flowers are colorful.
Yes.
Butterflies are colorful.
Yes.
So this is some of that glitter paper. And I'm just putting some of those alcohol markers on it. Shocker, I know, right? Colorful rainbow.
I was obsessed with dripping alcohol ink across that.
Well, I was looking for my alcohol spray bottle. Here we go.
It just was so cool.
I want to spritz this. See if I can get some of that to move on here.
So I put some white marks on there, and then I'm going to find some of this. I love this stuff. I'm going to put a little bit of glitter on here because why not? It's
just trying to make a texture in the background. Give it more than just the straight lines. I don't know if you guys could see that.
I think the show's pretty much over.
Yeah. So I was just going to throw another something on there, so it's okay. So I hope you guys are excited about what we're doing. Get out the checkbook. I hope not. No, honestly, I bought the cheapest set there was. It was probably less than $10. I was thinking maybe a butterfly on that one.
All right. So here's paint chip 29, scrapbook paper 30, and then I went back and did the UPO paper, and I still had the receipt, which I had a thing that's really fun to do with receipts, but I didn't prepare it. But you know, receipt paper is heat reactive.
Sometimes, yeah.
So there's all kinds of fun things you can do with that, with heat and receipt paper, but I didn't get around to it. And I'm done with ATCs. No more. Can do something bigger.
Exactly, Rennie. She says earth tones with a touch of neon. Yep.
Yeah, pop of neon.
Well, I mean,
pop.
You know, neon comes off of black really well.
Yeah.
And you know I like black, so there you go. All right, guys, that's kind of it from us today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you make some more art and are watching for the challenges, and we'll see you again next month.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye-bye.